Hey there, welcome back. In this video, we're going to dive into how you can use your single sign-on credentials to easily access your DigitalOcean resources, whether it's droplets, databases, or containers. Let's take a quick look at our setup. We've provisioned a Border0 connector and a Debian droplet. We also have a MySQL database, as well as a Kubernetes cluster. All of these services are in a private VPC, meaning they are isolated from the internet, which is great for security. We will use Border0 to access these without the need for a VPN, just our SSO credentials. Before we jump in, let me quickly introduce the connector. We'll start by creating one using the one-click installer. This connector acts as a secure bridge between your private DigitalOcean resources and your users. It allows them to connect seamlessly using their single sign-on credentials, whether it's your Google account, GitHub, or even a corporate Okta account. To keep things simple, we've published a ready-to-use one-click droplet in the DigitalOcean Marketplace. Just follow the easy setup wizard and your Border0 connector will be up and running in about a minute. Let's get started and see if we can access our droplet with my SSO credentials. Let's jump to the terminal. Here we will issue our login command. This generates a URL that we use for authentication in the browser. Next, select our SSO provider. Input our credentials. And finally, we complete our authentication with MFA. All right, switching back to the terminal, how about we SSH into our Debian droplet? Notice we're authenticated with SSO, so no keys or passwords required here. Moreover, there are no public addresses present. We only have private VPC connectivity for our VM. Let's go ahead and connect to our database. This time, we'll start with our Border0 tool. We select our database socket and the client we want to use. Provide the DB name, and that's it. It really is that simple. Again, note how there are no shared passwords or usernames, just single sign-on. Shall we try the Kubernetes cluster? First off, we need to get our kube config. This gives us all available Kubernetes sockets. Using the socket name, we can set our kube context. All right, now we can issue standard kube commands. We can grab the nodes. We can list the namespaces, then display pods inside them. Why not exec into one of the pods in the Alpine namespace? Same as before, seamless access backed by SSO. Just to recap real quick, we were able to access private resources using standard CLI tools while authenticated with single sign-on. It's time to see how our activity looks like in the admin portal. Once signed in, we'll navigate to Sessions in the left side menu. Here, we see our recent activity for our DigitalOcean sockets. Let's look at more details. That brings us to our SSH session and recording. Among the ability to play back the activity, we get detailed information about the user, their identity, time, status, and IP. Next, let's check the database session. There's records of our activity and queries. Just like with the SSH recording, user identity is captured alongside time, duration, their IP. We also get a detailed log of their interaction with the database. All right, last but not least, Kubernetes. Just like before, we're capturing all the crucial details, things like the user's SSO identity, session duration, and timestamps. Now here's where it gets interesting. Below, you'll see a detailed record of everything we did with kubectl. We started by listing the nodes and namespaces, checked out the pods, and then we even exec'd into one of them to dig a little deeper. And just like with the SSH sessions, we can replay our entire activity. It's all there, recorded and ready for review. All right, let's wrap this up. In this demo, I showed you just how easy it is to access private DigitalOcean resources using your existing single sign-on credentials. No hassle, just smooth, seamless access. We kicked things off by installing the Border0 connector with a simple one-click installer. From there, we accessed a droplet via SSH using our SSO credentials. We did the same for a DigitalOcean managed database. Accessing a database with your Gmail or GitHub account, that's pretty magical, right? And the best part, no more shared passwords or wide open databases exposed to the internet. We also took a look at accessing a DigitalOcean managed Kubernetes cluster, again using those same SSO credentials, keeping everything secure and straightforward. And finally, we dove into session logs, which give us clear visibility and control, showing exactly what happened during each session. I hope this video has shown you how to bring IAM-like capabilities to DigitalOcean so you can keep building on the cloud we all love with the security features we need. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt, and I'll see you next time.